Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Times News 24/7, brought to you by the Noblesville Times Online in living color from the Times studio. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Monday, February 14, 2011. In our top story today, those interested in running for elected office have until noon Friday to register as a candidate for the 2011 primary election. As of Friday afternoon, 72 candidates had filed with the Hamilton County Clerk to run in the May primary election for positions ranging from mayor to town council seats. A total of 44 offices from Carmel, Noblesville, Westfield, Cicero, Fishers, and Sheridan will be voted on during the May 3 election, as well as 3 council seats and clerk-treasurer for both Atlanta and Arcadia. The first day candidates could file their candidacy was January 19th, and the candidates can continue to officially file through noon on Friday. Candidates have until February 22nd to withdraw from the primary ballot. All 3 mayoral races, Noblesville, Westfield, and Carmel, will be contested in May. The sky isn't the limit for the Hamilton County Airport Authority, who, coming off a 2010 full of renovations and expansions, look to continue the trend into 2011 and beyond. Hamilton County Airport Authority President Don Sylvie said the most important achievement over the past year has been continuing to serve the business community and contribute to the economic development through the Indianapolis Executive Airport. He said plans for 2011 call for starting the process of extending the runway from 5,500 feet to 7,000 feet in length, as well as upgrading on-site electrical systems, installing lighting on the main taxiway, and adding taxiways to enable more T-hangars for plane storage. Business use of the airport is the driving force behind many of these upcoming and recent changes. Hamilton County Soil and Water Conservation District will host a farmer meeting from 9 a.m. to 12:20 p.m. on Friday, February 18th at the Sheridan Public Library at 103 West 1st Street in Sheridan. Those interested in improving their soil, learning about potential cost share opportunities, collaborating with farmers in practical on-farm research, using cover crops to convert to no-till, or receiving timely USDA program information should attend the meeting. Those interested in attending are asked to RSVP by calling 773-2181. A meal will be provided at no charge. Got a nimble mind? A knack for knowledge? Well, the second annual Promising Futures Trivia Night is the perfect place to show off your wit and to benefit an organization that supports youth and families throughout Central Indiana at the same time. Trivia Night is 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Thursday at the Noblesville Moose Lodge at the corner of 10th Street and Field Drive in Noblesville. Doors open at 6 p.m. Trivia starts at 6:30. The cost, $25 per person. Food and drink will be available. For more information about tickets and sponsorship, call Michelle Winchell at 773-6342, or you can email her at this address. More information and forms are also available online at promisingfutures.org. The Boxley Lecture Series welcomes all to a free public lecture featuring reenactments of President Benjamin Harrison and his wife Caroline at 6 p.m. Thursday at the Sheridan Middle School Auditorium, 509 East 4th Street in Sheridan. President Harrison, Indiana's only president and the 23rd President of the United States, served from 1889 to 1893. Local lore reports Sheridan connections with Benjamin Harrison, who was the grandson of President William Henry Harrison. Sports and local weather with Paul Poteet are up next.
The heat is on. The Times and several Hamilton County businesses are helping local residents afford utility costs with our new The Heat is On promotion. The heat is on. The Times will pay up to $200 for one utility bill submitted by promotion winners. One day each week in February, the Times will publish a promotion page and entry form for The Heat is On. Entrants must be 18 years of age or older to win, and only one entry per person per week is allowed. Keep your eyes on the Times because the heat is on.
I'm meteorologist Paul Poteet, direct from Studio B with another update from Times News 24/7. And how about yesterday, huh? I know today's Valentine's Day, but I think I was in love yesterday with Mother Nature. Those temperatures into the upper 40s to the lower 50s. We had a little minor clipper system move through. Its main effect has been to shift the winds, which today are not going to be out of the southwest. They'll be more northwesterly, and you'll feel the difference out there. It'll still be kind of breezy, but we'll have readings knocked back down to normal as opposed to being about 10 degrees. That was the case yesterday. Indianapolis yesterday had its warmest day since the 1st of January, and the warmest afternoon of the year, not technically the warmest temperature. That came in the very early hours of January 1st when it got to 55, but Indy did make it up to 51 yesterday. There's still quite a bit of snow cover on the ground in the northern half of the state in some spots. I saw a report yesterday afternoon that even with all the above freezing temperatures, still about 6 inches on the ground in West Lafayette. High of about 40 today, or maybe the upper 30s. Skies, a mix of clouds and sun, and then we'll clear out some tonight and drop into the low 20s. The forecast for Tuesday is partly cloudy with temps going into the low 40s. Tuesday night, we should stay above freezing all night long. And then on Wednesday, not as cool, back into the lower 50s then. Thursday and Friday are going to be the stars of the week. Thursday and Friday, both chances of rain showers. Highs will be into at least the upper 50s, if not around 60, before it cools off again come next weekend. And the 6 to 10 day forecast, well, in our neck of the woods, no big cold snaps are expected. This would cover the period of time going into next week, and it looks like the readings for temperatures will be near normal, which would be into the low 40s by then. But precipitation, there's a little bullseye that goes right over central Illinois and central Indiana, so we may have an active weather pattern. Hopefully it all falls as rain. Thanks to WTHR Channel 13 for the use of the extended Outlook graphic. And don't forget that you can see me back on morning TV all this week on WTHR. Watch Eyewitness News Sunrise in the morning starting at 5 o'clock. And I'll have my special series. It's called I'll Try Anything Once. And I'll be back again with you tomorrow for another update on the weather. I'm meteorologist Paul Poteet for Times News 24/7.
The heat is on. The Times and several Hamilton County businesses are helping local residents afford utility costs with our new The Heat is On promotion. The heat is on. The Times will pay up to $200 for one utility bill submitted by promotion winners. One day each week in February, the Times will publish a promotion page and entry form for The Heat is On. Entrants must be 18 years of age or older to win, and only one entry per person per week is allowed. Keep your eyes on the Times because the heat is on. The heat is
on. Carmel school colors are blue and gold, but silver was more appropriate for the Greyhounds this weekend. The Carmel girls swim team kept its state champion streak going with their 25th consecutive state title at the IUPUI Natatorium. The Hounds have won every state title since 1986. It is their 26th title overall. In other local swimming action, the Millers got off to a rough start at the IHSAA swim meet on Saturday at the IUPUI Natatorium, but were able to pull it together, earn 3 state medals, and place a respectable 11th. Senior Katie Bittner led the way with another great performance in the diving event, and sophomore Heather Hayes earned a 2nd medal in breaststroke, and the Millers 200 freestyle relay got on the podium as well. In girls basketball sectional action this weekend, they seem to have had the perfect game plan designed to thwart anything Mount Vernon might throw at them. Unfortunately, the Huskies' plan did not seem to have an answer for Erica Moore. The 6-foot freshman came off the bench Saturday night, scored 17 points, and grabbed 7 rebounds, frustrating Hamilton Heights constantly and powering the Marauders to a 77-69 win in the championship game of the Class 3A sectional at Heights. Scott Bowen called it spurt ability, the knack his Carmel Lady Greyhounds have for putting points on the board very quickly. Carmel did just that from the middle of the 3rd quarter through the 6:41 mark of the 4th quarter. With Purdue-bound star Tori Thornton on the bench in foul trouble, the Lady Greyhounds more than held their own at the stretch of play and carried Carmel to the 51-34 victory they saw in the championship game of the Class 4A Sectional 9 Saturday at Hamilton Southeastern. That's your local news for Monday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the Noblesville Times. For Times News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.